Do you have a remote job interview coming up and you are stressed? You don't know where to start with preparations, you are anxious, you feel like you're not going to do well. The things that you prepare from the internet, they just can't stick in your brain and you feel like time is running out. I may have a solution for you. Let's talk about it. So if you're like me and you are actively applying for remote jobs, then obviously at the end of the day, you want to land those interviews. So what happens now when you have landed the interview? You have to prepare so that you get in there prepared and ready to ace it. So how do you do that in the most efficient way? So I use ChatGPT. Okay, you're going to use ChatGPT to be your friend to ace the interviews. First of all, I want to believe that you have used ChatGPT or any other AI tool to help you land the interview in the first place. You applied using ChatGPT for your CV. You optimize your CV using that so that it can match the keywords for the ATS. We spoke about this. If you have not done that, please do it so that you can land the interviews. So what you're going to do is that you're going to copy the position description of the job and then you paste it onto ChatGPT, and you're going to take your CV. If you remember which CV you sent through, you're going to put it in there and you're going to prompt ChatGPT and say, you are the recruiter for this job and I am the candidate. So let's do a back and forth and let's just treat this like a normal interview. Okay, first of all, let me tell you this. It's going to be nerve-wracking. You're going to feel like you don't know what you're doing. It's all normal. And the good thing about this is that you can do it over and over and over again until you feel confident. Okay, and I believe like we live in a world where AI is with us now, and who knows, maybe the recruiter from that job decided to use AI to craft and draft the job description, and maybe the recruiter is going to use AI again to have the questions for the interview, and you are here busy practicing exactly what the recruiter is going to be asking you, and you get there and you ace it like a top student that you are. Okay, I'm not saying the questions are going to come out exactly as how you're going to be practicing with the AI, but I feel like it's so much better. It just reduces the nerves and you just get the feel of how it's going to be when you get there. Okay, now let me show you. I've actually done this for a job that I was invited for an interview, so I was actively doing this. So let me show you. You can just be yourself. Okay, you can just be yourself when you do this. It can be rusty. You just have to enjoy the process, and most importantly, because you can do it over and over and over again. Okay, now let's see how I was doing it. Hi, so I have copied the job description, I put in my CV, and for this job we had to answer some questions and I put them in there as well. So I need you to be the recruiter and I will be the candidate, and let's prepare for this interview.
Absolutely, that sounds great. We'll go through it step by step. I'll ask you some of the key questions they might have, and you can respond as if it's the real interview. Once you're ready, we'll dive in and get you feeling confident and prepared. Let me know when you're set.
Let's go.
Perfect, let's get started. All right, North, let's begin. Can you share a bit about your background and what draws you to this executive assistant role? We'll go from there.
Oh, thank you. Wait. Does it just start with saying what draws me to the company? Not even tell me about yourself.
That's a great point. Sometimes interviews do kick off with more company-focused questions, but you're absolutely right that often they'll start with a general tell me about yourself question. We can definitely do that first if you prefer. So let's adjust it a bit. To start off, Nora, can you tell me a little?
That's wonderful, Nora. Definitely sounds like you bring a wealth of experience. Now, could you tell me what motivated you to apply for this position and what you find most exciting about this opportunity?
Well, what motivated me, first of all, it has to be the hands-on experience that I already have. Reading the job description, I am confident that I can execute the tasks that you have listed in the job description, and I feel like. So, the interview is going to be on Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm waiting to hear back from the recruiting person. We were supposed to actually have it on Friday, but he said the slots are fully booked for Friday. So he said we could have it next week. He didn't specify the day. So yesterday I got a response from him saying that how about we have it on Tuesday or Wednesday. I chose Wednesday, so I'm waiting for him to. I'm saying him, but I don't know who I'm speaking to actually. I'm waiting to hear back with the link and the time for this interview. So when I post this video, it's probably gonna be up after I know the verdict. If I get the job, great. If I don't, you know what? I feel like it's great preparation for all the other interviews that I'll be getting. I've been getting a ton of interviews this year. I know I haven't been fully active on YouTube, but we are about to change all of that. Another promise. So I'm going to stitch the video another day when I hear back from them and when I give you the update of how the interview actually went. So I literally just came out of an interview right now with some company, and the lies that I told. And you know, when you're lying and you're not confident in your lies, it can somehow like feel on the other end. Because with this job, I used AI to help me craft my application. I moved forward with the application process, and they sent us some interview questions that needed us to answer as a STAR method. With the STAR method, I did that. Literally all I did was copy paste from ChatGPT, and I sent it through without even reading it through, right? So when the person contacted me and said they want to do an interview with me, I didn't know that they were going to dive deeper into the answers that I gave. I didn't give. I took them from ChatGPT and I didn't read them through. I thought it was just going to be a normal interview. Tell us about yourself and all of that. It was none of that. They needed me to dive deeper into the ROIs that I said, the 50% matrix. What are you talking about? The lies that I told, I don't even know if they're gonna call me back. If they don't call me back, wow, great experience, but you know what, I'm detaching from this.